My name is Harish Hande. I work for Selco Foundation in the field of energy access.
What's that one cause that you really care about in all the work you do?
I think what we care about is the holistic development that actually blends financial, social and environmental sustainability. And how do you make everything that you do inclusive of all types of people, and especially the underserved in our country.
What are the challenges you have faced while doing Selco?
I think the challenges are numerous. The ground challenges are sometimes more easier to handle. You could be right from challenges of people not accepting the technology, people not trusting in the technology, to financial institutions not believing in something, not believing in the people that they will be able to pay for it, trusting the poor. And then the most challenge I find is when you get new people and people from existing elite institutions of education. These are the people who come in with like a horse cap and not able to be thinkers, holistic thinkers. Either engineers think more engineering, financial guys think. And the challenge is, how do you mold the youngsters to think more holistically? That takes most of our time.
So we were discussing about the different unexpected things, like how good actions sometimes have unintended consequences. So how do you persevere? What's your advice? People come with a lot of dreams to make social change happen.
Right.
What would be your survival advice?
No, my one advice to a lot of the youngsters is, this is a patience game. This is why you are in. If it was so easy, you were not needed. Somebody else would have done it anyway. And if your real passion is true, that's why we differentiate between romance and passion. If you're romantic, don't come in here, because romance dies. If you're passionate, stay here. And for that, you need patience. And if the problems were so easy, everybody else could have solved it ourselves. So take your time, lot of hurdles, but those hurdles are not, and I want you all to be frustrated, because without frustration, you'll never be motivated. And so frustration is a key. So use that as an opportunity.
So you've been in this space for many years now. What has been your key insights?
I think one of the key insights that education or the way we get educated in terms of certification is the most useless thing. And it took me a lot of time to unlearn what I did in IIT, PhD, and that I think I wasted time of unlearning. And so I think that was one of my biggest insights, that world is very, very different outside.
Okay. So how was your experience at Gap? What were you expecting when you came here? What you found?
I think my expectations were that yes, it will be a fun time to see many of the youngsters, but I did not think that a lot of the youngsters had much deeper aspirations than what I thought they would have had. Yes, I knew I would meet a lot of youngsters, but many of them actually defied the expectations that I had. They had much deeper why they had come here, and much more passion, that I was actually very pleasantly surprised to see.
So what were the things you heard? What made you come up with this conclusion? You've been saying that you met more passionate people. Why are you saying that?
Because see, normally what happens when you speak somewhere, people come up, exchange cards, but these are a lot of youngsters who followed you and exactly from a couple of days and said, no, I need an answer for this. And why, and also for me, the beauty of here is I met a lot of the non-traditional, non-English speaking, what we call as entrepreneurs, who had deeper, who knew the problems. And some of the articulation of some of the issues and problems would not have come out just by reading. And so that means quite a few had done a homework by actually doing something on the ground, not by reading, oh, I want to do that, which I'm seriously telling, I was very pleasantly, very happy and surprised.
So it's not something that happens often to you?
No, it does not, because it does not happen because normally you speak where people say, I really want to do it, I have done this study, or I have actually looked at it up in the Google, or this is what my professor told me. It's I think one of the first few times that I've said, no, I've done it a bit, this is where I'm falling down, do you think it makes sense? And that's very rare.
Definitely a good experience.
Absolutely, yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Harish.
Thank you.